Hey, what's up guys, Brad here, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another Yu-Gi-Oh! Cross Duel video, the first one of actual gameplay. This has been a really fun experience, something completely different that's not like the Yu-Gi-Oh! You know, and that's kind of the mindset you've got to be in when going into this. You can't go into it with a, oh, it's going to be like Duel Links, like the TCG, like Master Duel. No, if you're going like that, you're going to be very disappointed because it's not the same at all. It's like going back in time to the GameCube, the PS2, Duels of the Roses, to Falsebound Kingdom, and having a spin-off game that somewhat follows the card game, but with their own effects and their own gameplay and their own unique style. So let's dive right into Cross Duel and see if it's any good. Spoilers, it really, really is. So Cross Duel is Konami's new mobile game in beta, and there's 4 different things you can do. You have ranked duels, you have tag duels, you have raid duels, which you can't play just yet because there's no events on. There will be at the end of the event. And there's also event matches, which there's nothing on right now, but there should be, you know, in the full game. And the main thing you're going to be doing is you're going to be playing in ranked matches, 4-player battle royale, casual and ranked. You'll be playing over here. Tag duels is your story mode, your single player mode, where you can go and join up with a character, right? From GX, from 5Ds, even from 7s, which we don't have in English just yet, but the English logo's there, so I imagine given there's voice acting in this game, we're going to get 7 soon, so fingers crossed. But in Tag Duel, we're going to be going through every series, getting some new rewards to level up your cards, and to give new skills, and to get gems. In the beta, they're so friendly with gems that in the full game, I don't think they will be, right? I don't think there's any need to be, because you can't buy anything in this game right now. But in the full game, you definitely will be able to. Now, there's a few different things, like a few really cool things that Duel Links doesn't have, right? First of all, we have proper daily missions. Here we have like play in a ranked match and open a bronze box and finish first time, play some tag duels. There's daily missions. There's lifetime missions, which obviously Duel Links does have, but this is very standard mobile gamey type stuff, and I've done quite a bit. So let's just quickly grab all this. There's also, which I didn't realize until today, there's a friend feature with actual friend messages. So I have What 7 here, and I can go and type to him. I can say, hey man, and then I can enter that, and press OK, and send him a message. I can also send him well, you can send him emotes as well, right? There's an actual chat in this game, which Konami didn't give us in Duel Links. You can block players, you can have duel rooms with kickable players. There's so many cool features, right? But the big thing is how the game is played. And it's very different from normal Yu-Gi-Oh! So let's go to the deck first of all, and just show you what's up. Because in the deck, we have to do this abomination, and you might be thinking, what the hell is going on? Why is Dark Magician an effect monster? Why is Celtic Guardian an effect monster? And the reason for that is because every card in the game, by default, is a vanilla. So you have things like Sonata, sorry, who is an effect monster in Duel Links and TCG. She is a normal monster in this game. And what you do is you unlock all these different skill slots here, and you put skills on your cards. So for Dark Magician, I have an ace skill on it currently that makes it when a spell card is activated, I deal 200 for every other player, which means Dark Magician in this game is a burn deck. But if I wanted to, I could go and add on a Wizardry to gain 3 attack point after activating a spell card, or I can give it defensive buff to reduce the opponent's monster's defense position. So there's so many unique strategies you can do in this game that I can't go over in one video. Like Duel Links Best Decks, I believe. I think he might have a video up today, I'm not too sure. But he uses a Stardust Dragon deck focused on level 3s that bounce backs your hand. And you just keep recycling that by having Stardust in defense mode and sitting on it for a bunch of turns. So there's a ton of cool things you can do in this game, but let's go back to it real quick. The monster customization, I can go in and say, who's in my deck? I think I can go in and give Needle Sunfish some attack points, or I can go all over here and give it negative effects, which makes it immune to statuses. Essentially, you've got your mobile game elements, your RPG elements in a skill tree in this game. So I'm just going to go in, I'm going to go and give it the attack bonus. Let's unlock that one real quick by spending a couple of materials, and then we can go and actually put it on our deck. Now the cool thing is that you're not just giving that one card that thing permanently. You can give every single version of your deck different bonuses. So I'm going to drag it onto there. And now if I was to go and make a different deck, they'd all be blank, and I can have a different strategy with different, different skills, different combos, and that's kind of how you play the game. So let's go in and back out real quick. I did just press save, but I think something's not working here. There we go, yep. So let's go out, and before we go into a duel, into a ranked duel, because I'm explaining it so poorly, let's go to the card gacha, right? Yeah, we'll do the card gacha, because it is a gacha. There are card rates. One card gacha gives you 3 cards, a monster spell and trap card, and there are rates because, it's Japan, you have to legally declare your gacha rates, and all these cards work differently from how they do in a TCG. It's bonkers, it's really weird, but let's go in and draw a gacha for 10 summons, and see what we can get. If you see a gold icon, that's a super rare or above, and a rainbow one is an ultra rare, which is going to tap the screen whenever. Hopefully we can end on a ultra rare. We can do. There we go. Let's see what we get. So in our first row, we got nothing really great. Bestiary is kind of fun. Winged Man, Flame Winged Man looks really weird seeing as a super rare, seeing it as a vanilla. But we got one cool new card there. In our next bunch, we got we got a super rare here, which is going to be Aria, the Melodious Diva. So Aria is in the game. And also we have number 39, Utopia, which is another one of the main URs you can get in the first box. And as you can see, if we scroll all the way down, we have here card duplicates. You can convert card duplicates into other cards. I think it's like 20 normals and 20 rares goes into 1 rare or normal, and then 4 ultras, 4 supers go into 1 super, 1 ultra, which is really cool. You could also use duplicate cards to actually unlock skill slots for your cards. You could also use duplicate cards to get medals to go and then into the medal shop and to get items to actually level up your skills. So the overall like economy for this game is really interesting in how it works. I'm gonna go through. We're gonna grind out some of these gacha balls. I'm gonna do a skip, right? I'm gonna skip because we're gonna hopefully get some really good luck here. We skipped it. We got another Utopia, so we can technically dupe that one up. But that wasn't all that great. So we got the Summoning Karibo, which is interesting. I wonder if that's from the deck, right? And you summon it with Curse or Blowback. This is really interesting. I hope it's from the deck, because that's really cool if you can just summon it from the deck. Brutality is really good because in this game, you don't really, there's very rare situations where you're going to be actually playing things in defense mode and using the defense mode, apart from surviving things in your base, so you're going to give it just a straight 1000 attack point boost. Oh, MST is select destroy 1 trap card, which makes it not as good as it is in the TCG. Breakthrough skill is a normal, which you wouldn't really think, but it's a trap card that negates your opponent's skills, which again can be very good in certain situations. Let's go through. We have two more pulls worth. Can we get anything good? Blue Eyes, White Dragon. There we go. This guy's ace skill is on summon to pop a monster on the field, which is crazy. We got really shafted in that pull. Jesus, that was not great. Let's do one more temple to see what's happening here. Now, I know I'm explaining it so badly because I suck at this thing, but let's see. Right, now we're gonna get absolutely screwed. Okay, 3 supers. That's fine. Let's see. So first of all, we got another Mask of Brutality. That's a duplicate. We then got okay, 2 more. We've got a Blackluster Soldier. Okay, I thought my notification was turned off, but sure. And we have a Final Attack Orders, which is at the start of the battle phase, change all monsters to attack mode, which is really cool because if your opponent is defending, then you don't really want to be attacking into that. So let's go in. We're not going to upgrade our deck because I don't really want to worry about that right now. But let's go and play a ranked match and see if we can find anyone on the ladder. Let's go ranked matches. Let's use up some of our tickets, which will give us double bonuses. Let's dive in and see if we can find anyone to play against. There should be. In the beta, they have been using bots in ranks, right, to kind of fill the spaces because it makes sense. It's a beta with 5k players that will be split between, NA and Japan over, a wide period of time, right? So it makes sense to split them, but this should be interesting to see how this holds up on my phone capture. So here's our duel field. We're split into 4 zones, or 3 zones with 4 players. We have 3 of us plus 1 AI. Okay, fine. That's fine. Now, the tip, if you're playing the beta, is to focus on the AI, because the AI is so bad, most likely you're going to win by attacking AI. Now, this is going to be fun because it's going to have to explain everything. So first of all, you can summon your monsters, as many monsters per turn you want, into your different zones. I'm going to summon my Lilybell in defense mode here. No, I want to put in defense. Sorry, defense there. And then I think I'll put a Thriller Rabka in defense as well. And then Shadow Spell I'm going to set as well. And we're going to target, let's target the middle zone. And you will see that every turn we have a countdown timer in the top left for our move. And we can play as many things as we want. Now, our monsters are going to be summoned. And in the first turn, you're going to go for that card in the middle. Because that card in the middle will give you a very powerful card depending on who wins. And sometimes it can be Monster Reborn, Mirror Force, Dark Hole, Ring of Destruction, which all work very differently to how they do in the TCG. But look at this, we're in a very good spot because our guys are going to go into battle. And first of all, we're going to be burning for 200 with our Trickstar. And then what's going to happen is that these are all going to start moving. And so White Dragon Head has a speed on him, so he's probably going to go and get the card first, we can't really do anything about. But White Dragon Head's going to kind of clash with the monster here, the Mad Archfiend. And then we're just going to kind of slide in and kill whichever one, you know, happen to battle afterwards. So we're going in, into the middle, the White Dragon Head. Shadow Spell is going to happen on the White Dragon Head, going to be reducing his attack points down to 500. And then he's going to be moving forward, collecting the brand new bonus card. And going into battle with the Mad Archfiend. And as you can see, both monsters took damage. So the way to think about it is that attack and defense are just like HP and attack stats, whereby you attack in, you deal damage to each other, and then depending on what happens, if you reach 0, you then lose. Your attack points go to 0, your monster dies. It's really simple, but it's going to get a lot harder, right? So the way that you win a duel is by either the turn count going from 8 to 0, right? All to 8 turns being used up, or whichever player reaches 0 first is the loser, and then whoever has the most life points after that is the winner in that regard. So I'm going to actually set my Avian here, and we have a guy coming in from the left. So I'm not going to do anything. Actually, I'm going to put in attack mode, right? I'm not going to summon Dark Magician just yet. I'm going to leave it kind of bare and see what happens. So Jaden summons out his Debris Dragon and his Hedgehog. Our opponent's going to summon out into a Bitron, a Mad Archfiend, and a Rush War, I think it is. Of course, we summon our Avian, and our other person here, our Silmarillion, is going to summon into another Avian as well. So we're gonna clash, right? The Avians are going to clash together. The skills activate on the Bitron, which is going to be giving it, like, there's so much to kind of focus on here. Gains one skill at random, which means what did it gain? It gained the skill of Provoke. So when attacking against your monster, it changes to attack mode, which isn't very good for Bitron because Bitron is a high defense wall. You can be setting it on your field to make it so your opponent can't attack you directly, which is the only real way of dealing battle damage. So, oh, look at the middle, right? Agrochorus coming down. There's just so many things going on. It's hard to kind of commentate and to describe what's happening, but hopefully you can see that it's just crazy. A Debris Dragon going to be taking out my Vorse Raider, but that's going down to 400. Which means now in the middle, my Avian is going to hit into his Debris Dragon. Oh no. Curse of Anubis coming down, going to be switching to defense mode. That's really big, because I'm pretty sure Curse of Anubis, yeah. Curse of Anubis actually puts our guy into defense mode permanently. Which makes that a really rough interaction in the middle. Okay. That's fun. Yusei over here is getting a bit bombarded by the Silmarillion. So far, we're holding off pretty well, but let's see what we can do going into this turn. Turn 2 done. We're all at 4,000 apart from this guy here. Celtic Guardian. Okay, so I'm going to summon Dark Magician, right, into the main zone. And I'm going to tribute my guy in the middle and my Thriller Rabka over here. Which I can do, which is really cool. You can just tribute cards from anywhere on the field. We're going to summon a Celtic Guardian and hope that that's enough. Because over here we've got our, well, the Mad Archfiend is going to attack into our Lilybell, which is going to be 1800, which means we will then lose. Well, no, we'll survive that one. Here comes the Ace Stardust Dragon. The animations of the game are so good for the Ace monsters. They're so cool. And then I think ours will be next. Oh no, here we go. Into the elemental hero Neos. If our other person has a Utopia, that'd be insane. But I doubt it. They've all got their own little life point counter from the actual anime, right? That shows the actual anime they came from. And here comes our boy, the one, the only, the Dark Magician. Looking very, very cool. And all these animations are in real time as well. Which is, you know, insane. Like, how did Legacy of the Duelist on PS4 have worse animations than this game? I really don't know. Oh, and we're getting another Dark Magician. We weren't getting a Blue Eyes, we weren't getting Utopia. But we did get 2 Dark Magicians out, which means that potentially there's a ton of burn. There is a ton of burn damage. Is there not? Okay, so that Dark Magician has a Wizardry, which gains attack points, and Provoke, which does the defense point thing, which is fine. My DM is going to be dealing damage every time a spell is activated. So in the battle phase, I can activate a spell card. Do I want to deal... There's nothing I can really do right now, is there? No. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave that. Emergency Teleport. Okay, going to be swapping a zone with one monster, so their main monster going to be swapping a zone with the Dark Magician? No. Where is that going? Where is that going? I'm so confused, and that... Oh, I didn't do anything. Okay, he just used it to give the Dark Magician a power boost because he's going to be attacking into the Starless Dragon over here. And the Starless is vanilla. Oh, it's AI. Okay, that's fine. I was about to say that's a really, really bad thing to have your ace with no stats. But here we go. So in the middle, we have a clusterfuck of all these guys, right? Look, we're attacking in. And then obviously Utopia's going to be attacking this. And then Utopia versus Dark Magician, I believe I'm going to lose here. I'm not too sure. That Starless died. Our Utopia attacking in. And we won. Okay. We won with how many? 14 attack points we won with. Okay. Fair enough. I don't know how, but sure. And then I believe that's going to be our turn. The turn done. No. Okay. Oh, our Lilybell. Our Lilybell is so weak. It's on 200. But our Guardian's going to move up a little bit more, I think. Or is that going to be the end of the turn? End of the turn. Okay. Cool. So we're now on top with 4200. Looking good. Restructor Revolution. You know this card from Duel Links back in the day. In this game, combo with Dark Magician, it's going to be pretty nutty. So we're going to be dealing the guy on the right our damage, because the most cards in hand player. Going to be summoning into 2 monsters. Oh, no. Okay, so Speed Warrior going into defense mode. Nothing in the middle zone for there, but Neos coming out from the hand again from the right, which means Neos is going to be attacking into our Lilybell, which isn't fun. This skill activates giving it a random skill, going to be giving it access to immunity to destruction effects, which is fine, given that no one has access to the ace card apart from him. So we're going to go and play Restructor Revolution. That's going to be targeting this guy on the right, which is going to deal him 600, and then Dark Magician going to come in and deal everyone 200 as well. That just gets a little bit more damage in to every player. Obviously, we need to wait for more really high-powered spell cards in the game, because right now there isn't any. But if I can draw into a block attack, then we can stop this Neos on the bottom right from coming in and just like removing our Lilybell from the game. But let's see what's going to be happening. So in the top left, we have the Dark Magician versus the Stardust Dragon again. Or the Debris Dragon, sorry. And it's going to not win the fight. That Dark Magician's going to be taken out by the Debris Dragon. Yep. And then going to be moving on again. Ooh! Our Celtic Guard on the left is going to be attacking in and dealing 1600 damage directly to our player on the left. Okay, just got to go stab him directly. Here we go. Nice. What else is going to happen here? So Neos, I think, is going to move up a little bit more. It should do, I think. I'm not too sure. No, it's not. Okay, it hasn't got the speed bonus. Okay, so we have one more turn before our Lilybell dies. And because our Lilybell is in defense mode, we won't take any life point damage because of that, which is really cool. So I'm going to actually go on the offensive here a little bit over here. Am I? No. I'm gonna hold in my hand for this Neos, because Neos can attack in, it's gonna kill Lilybell. Then next turn we can place our Sonata, and then Sonata will, make Neos even weaker. Obviously I should have put a attack point boost on her or something to make her more worthwhile, but right now I'm just kind of focused on getting a gameplay video out for you guys, rather than just talking to a screen and reading off a website. If you know, you know. into the battle phase. Turn 5 out of 8, going to be activating the skill of the Junk Synchron on the left, which is going to be giving it access to a attack point boost by 200. And that's every turn as well. That's a 200 boost every turn at the start of the battle phase. So there's some really cool skills in here, in this game, that just make it so much different from standard Yu-Gi-Oh! It's like an auto battle, auto chess kind of game, with Yu-Gi-Oh! Turned in, with RPG mechanics. Monster Reborn, that was the bonus card you got in the center, going to be bringing back to the field a Mad Archfiend. Okay, I would have thought that he would have gone for something else in the graveyard, but no, there's no ace in the graveyard. Okay, that's fine. What is happening over here? Nothing's happening over here, so we're going to be ready. We're going to ready up. Nothing to stop a defense on, which is great. We're going to win this fight here, I believe, just about. Yeah, okay, just about winning the fight there. Celtic Guardian attacking indirectly there for 16, which is going to hurt because next turn she might be dead. And then Neo's going to come in, attack in for 200 points of damage. Well, not for 200, but giving it a bonus as well. Okay. Up to 19. So Reinforcements doesn't do one monster, it does every monster, but 400 attack points, which is pretty big. Attacking in Neos on 17. We need something big to stop the Neos, because if you haven't realized yet, every time you deal damage to your opponent by battle, you gain life points equal to that amount. So I'm currently on 8,000. I haven't had any life point gaining skills, but because my Celtic Guard and Dark Magician have been attacking in the game, I've been gaining so much life points. Oh, okay. So we're gonna wall up again. Let's wall up here with you, and then I'm gonna. I guess we'll go down the middle, because right, she's gonna summon something in defense mode there to kind of block off the Guardian, which is fine. But if she gets met in the middle, which she's about to, by the Mad Archfiend, then she might be dead. Or not, or not. Or no, maybe, because that's going to win that battle. It'll be interesting to see where this kind of goes with this whole thing in the middle here. Because there's so many monsters that are going to be clashing in the middle that sometimes you don't really know what's going on in the game, which is fair, right? There's so much going on. Right, I'm going to do... I'm going to take my spell called Stop Defense and change her monster into attack mode. That's going to deal burn damage, but also means so that my Celtic Guardian is going to deal battle damage and will get me closer to winning the game, which is great. So deal 200 points of damage, she's now 600, which means now my Guardians can do 300 damage, which isn't the best, right? But it's good enough. It's good enough to deal some more damage. Mad Archfiend hopefully will come into the middle, I believe, and deal damage. It's like right there. It's right on the point, so that's going to be attacking into that. 14. Now, I think it moves on. I'm not too sure. That's going to be attacking in for 300. Oh, our boy's down to 300. And our skill activates, meaning we can get back a spell from the graveyard. Nice one, Doriado. A random spell giving us the Stop Defense. That might be the only spell we've had. Oh, is it random? Oh, it's random. Damn it. So this really isn't that great, because we could have got back Restructor and then next turn just burned her for game, but apparently not. So, you really are going to want to, load up on the burn spells, but Mad Archfiend could be coming in and dealing damage. Oh, the Yusei as well is very weak. Very, very weak. But not going to be enough. Oh, no. Forgot. Because it's dealing damage, it's like gaining life points back as well. That's negated now. So she lives. Oh, okay. But she has to go on the defensive now. She has to summon 2 monsters, and she only has 1 card, no cards in hand. So she'll only draw into 1 card that can protect her. So she's dead this game. This turn, she is dead. Which is fantastic. So we're very likely going to win this. Like there's no scenario where we don't win this. Where we don't win this round. But and a Bitron as well in defense mode. That's going to be very useful. Okay, so let's go and put our Bitron in defense down here. And then ready up. But the cool thing as well, like I keep thinking of more things to kind of bring into it, because there's so much going on in the game, is that you can, like, technically hinder the other opponents wherever on the board. Like, if you have a trap card, you can put it down and put it in one of the far back zones and block off one of their routes. Or you can use a, stop defense on a card that's on your opponent's field to make their monster die so they take battle damage. Like, you're affecting all 4 players at once by your actions, which is really cool. You're not just focused on the ones you're attacking, even though you know, a lot of time you are, but, you know, you're also not. That made no sense. But our Bitron coming in, going to be giving attack points to our Celtic Guardian, which, well, judging by it actually, Yusei's about to die at the top, and so is our Similarion in the left, so we're going to have 2 people lose at the same time. And I might as well, I'm not going to waste the Dark Magician burn damage, right? I don't think there's any point. Horny Unicorn coming in, going to be giving it to the Mad Archfiend, which just means it wins the battle even more. So yeah, Yusei is going to be going down. The girl on the left is going to be going down as well. And yeah, that'll be our first ranked win on gameplay. 30-minute video, which hopefully we cut down, right, to something a bit more manageable. But, okay, right, Dark Magician will be taking out that guy. Then Junk Synchron going to be coming in, hopefully, going to be giving an attack to Yusei directly. Let's see. There's just so much going on. But to try and like commentate for what's happening is so hard. But once you kind of play the game and you get in and you experience it for yourself, then it just clicks. And you start to understand, okay, this is what he's doing in this situation. We're going to be dealing her a ton of damage. So both of those, Yusei and the Silmarillion person, lost at the same time. Which means, of course, they're going to kind of keep moving forward, because why not, even though the game's over? Because there might be some other player that loses, right? So now, we have definitive first and second place, which I will happily take the first place victory on this one. Very happy about that. You know, would have been bad if we'd lost our first game on camera, right? That'd have been terrible. We finished, we can click our screen. We go in, we're going to see, oh yeah, 8,000, let's go. And we're going to be getting some rewards going towards our bronze rank. Cumulative rewards can be gaining us a ton of items actually to actually level up our cards. So we're going to go in and we're going to be getting, like, you'll see in a minute, like, look. We got gems, we got special material, and then also on the main screen we get these boxes, which also can give a ton of gems. At least in the beta, right? Because I think this is how they're kind of balancing it out, for not having paid, you know, transactions. They're just saying, hey, we're going to give you a ton of currency. Let's see what happens. I think it's going to be reduced in the final game, but if they don't, then I have no doubt about this game being free-to-play friendly. Like, no doubt at all. So, yeah, like, look. Go to the box. You can get in a gold box a maximum of 900 currency. In a silver, max 330. In a bronze, max 59. So, you're just grinding out currency in the beta. In the full game, maybe not, but that is going to be done for Cross Duel. I'm going to go down and do one more card gacha, why not, to end off the video. See if we can pull anything good. Probably not, but let's see. Oh, that is looking good. Okay, right, there. Oh no, it's going to be the super rare. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what we get. Now, first one, we got another Flame Wingman dupe. Okay, very cool. And then in our next slot, we have 2 more guaranteed at least. We have, oh, Swords of Real Light. That's really good. Another Flute and a Compulse. So, Swords in this game is gain 2 immobile, which means it can't move, which is really strong and works very well with our Dark Magician deck. And Compulse is bouncing a monster back to hand, then negate all of its skills. So if there's any lingering effects, they don't go off, which is crazy. So I'm going to be heading off. I'm going to go and play some more of this. Probably be another video on the raid event when it comes out towards the end of the beta. But let me know down below what you think of Cross Duel. And of course, if you are excited for this game, if you're not, understandable. But it's something different, something new for Yu-Gi-Oh! And I thought, why not cover it? It seems fun. Let's go. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all in the next Duel Links video, because it'll probably be Duel Links, right? See you then.